Hey, this is Angela checking in with you. I wanted to give people some, I love this song, dude. I tumble for you. Culture Club. It falls under the classic alternative category in my, anyway. Alright, so last night I went and I laid out these 25 poems that I had written that I'm going to turn into songs and all that. And I use, instead of actual expo boards, I usually use my windows to kind of do some brainstorming. So I wanted to kind of show you what it is that I've sort of written out for the things, my ambition and my dreams. I create mission statements, and I think that those are very important for every project to have a mission statement. Where is you want to take this? How far do you see this going? Does something spin off of this idea? And everything that I work on and everything that I do in my life is clearly God-breathed, with the exception of my sins, but it's hard sometimes when you have so many things going on in your mind, and there aren't a whole lot of people who have simultaneous thoughts. There's people who have racing thoughts, but to actually hop and be thinking about two different things at the same time, a lot of percussionists and people who are really gifted with certain elements have the ability to not only multitask and dovetail in their mind, but literally have two independent things going on at the same time. I happen to be one of those people. So what I want to show you is my board for the day. This stuff is written in black. The first thing is my screenplay, Thinking While Smoking. I wrote it as a tangible. It's an actual project that I have finished that I need to go through with all of the revisions and edits and all of those things. And then hopefully come to a point with the help of people I've met on Facebook to get it going in the right direction, to get me the agent that I need to, kind of put the wheels of it on, because the car's built, it just needs the wheels. The documentary, Jesus and Lithium. Jesus and Lithium that title has been in my mind since the beginning of all this. When they put me on Lithium, I said, oh, Jesus Christ, and then made a joke about, yeah, it's just me, Jesus, and Lithium, and I ended up with Jesus and Lithium as the documentary title. I marked this as a tangible because I do have many clips that are on YouTube and Facebook that I need to get help with, to put those things together, to string them along, to do all of the fade-ins, to make it look professional, to package it and sell it, and it's going to take me a while. The most feasible thing that I could see doing on my own right now is the poetry and lyric book that I have, which I haven't titled. It's a tangible. I have about 35 poems that start from several years ago in 2003, and that I have written up into the current time. These are all three things that, to somebody who doesn't have the visionary attitude, somebody who's not a very entrepreneurial spirit, somebody who isn't creative or whatever, or lacks the necessary things to be able to make big things happen, probably would say, these things, Angela, seem unrealistic. They seem intangible. But in fact, these are all tangible goals. Moving on to the greenlit that I want to work on. The Graffiti Angels. I have the storyline, developed many characters for this movie, and have a basic concept of what it is that I want to say. What do I want the message to be of the Graffiti Angels? It's a movie about how a girl interacts with a bunch of angels, gets herself into a whole lot of trouble, and in the end does something miraculous that ends up saving planet Earth. And I haven't got to what that big bang is yet. Moving over into the blue waters, The Beautiful Bipolars is a working concept. It's a love story similar to Silver Linings Playbook in many ways, in that both of these individuals that fall in love are dealing with their own set of psychological issues, but it really delves into the whole, the topic of bipolarity. The Beautiful Bipolars is a script that I'm going to start working on in conjunction with the Graffiti Angels, and hopefully I can get the voice recognition software that I need and Final Draft to be able... It's really about having resources, you know. I have the goals, I have the vision for everything. It's about getting other people to kind of jump in and say, here's how we can help you, and whatever. Then I have my long-term goals in red. These are things that I consider my passion, things that I would like to see, things that I actually have bits and pieces and bits and bytes of. The first thing is the TV pilot 7 Angels 7, which is a television program that's a drama comedy that would air for an hour segment. It's a family TV show about angels and earth and the dynamic and how everything works and how these angels are given these assignments to come down here, and kind of has a little bit of Touched by an Angel feel. Definitely family fun. Then you have the theme park, Jesusville, USA, which I still have yet to get the other 48 rules of film developed, which will show me exactly what this theme park and all of the rides are going to look like. This was the very first thing that ever happened with Jesus and I. The theme park is the first thing we ever did. So I have a small scale model of what it would look like, you know, obviously on a larger scale and whatnot. Then we have the reality TV show Angel Games. This is a show about a group of people that go around to all of these different areas and towns and cities and places all over the United States, and they leave gifts, a variety of different things, sometimes cash in a cigarette box on top of a payphone, or something that just kind of really sort of fits in with the motif of an area, and something stand out, and they have surveillance cameras that wait and capture what it is that people do when they come across these gifts. Angel Games is phenomenal because I've been living this for the last 7 years or so. Other movies that I would like to see produced: The Passion of the Christ 2, Return of 7, which are 2 movies that are directly linked. Return of 7 from my end, Passion of the Christ 2 from Mel Gibson's end. Trailblazing Bitches, which is about women and their strength. Cher, Jewel, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Rihanna, you know, all of these women who have made major contributions. It'll either be a documentary or an actual movie about these women. 5150 is one of the last things that I want to write and I want to address, and it's about police brutality in the United States with respect to the mentally ill. So these are the things that I have been working on in the last decade, and I'm very excited about what I have, you know, kind of in front of me. I'm excited for Christopher to be involved in all the stuff that we do. I want to just try to go out and, you know, I mean, I burn the midnight oil when I need to. I can work faster than a lot of other people can, but no one person can accomplish all of those things on that board without an ample amount of help. And I know that it needs to start small and go big, but I always sometimes write the ending before I begin. So anyway, thanks for watching, and remember, wherever you go, there you are.